All right, so swiftly moving on to the second most important thing that you guys need to make sure that you remember when it comes to building your dropshipping business, which is that you need to make sure that you pick an evergreen category. And for those of you that don't know exactly what this means, essentially what I'm trying to say is that you need to find products that have been selling well for the past 5 years or 10 years. Because by doing that, you're going to be able to give your e-commerce store the best chance of success over the long term. Because the only alternative to selling an evergreen product is to go with a trending product, and that's not something that I would necessarily recommend. Like for example, if I jump onto Google Trends and search for a trending product that a lot of people was building dropshipping stores around maybe over the past year or so, which is face masks. As you can see, I've set these settings to worldwide since 2004, and since 2004, 2005, of course no one was searching for this particular item because there was no interest in it. But since 2020, more and more people started searching for it. And all of the people that built stores around face masks were able to make money as more and more people were searching for it. However, as less people started searching for it, of course, those people made less and less money. And another trending product example is fidget spinners. And I know most of you probably already know what it is, but for those of you that don't know, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. But as we can see, since 2004, obviously no one was searching for it because this particular item didn't exist yet. But around 2017, that's when more and more people started searching for it. And a lot of people that were selling fidget spinners were able to make a lot of money from it. But as soon as the trend died down, that's when the people that were selling it were no longer able to make any money. So for me personally, when it comes to me now deciding on what products to add to my stores, or when it comes to me building a brand new store, I like to go with evergreen products, even though I may be able to make money from trending products in the short term. And right now you're probably asking yourself, okay, Sam, what is an example of an evergreen product? Well, there's so many different examples out there, but it all comes down to items that people need on a day-to-day basis for them to run their life. For example, light bulbs, batteries, phone accessories, car parts, the list goes on. But one other popular evergreen category is baby products. There's always a brand new baby that's being born every single day, and there's always a brand new parent that is looking to buy items for that baby. Like for example, if I jump onto Google Trends and we look at one popular product within the baby category, which is baby bottle, as you guys can see, since 2004, there's been consistent searches for this item on Google, and we can also see that the trend is going in an upwards direction with more and more people showing interest in this particular item. The same thing can be seen with this other product within the baby category, which is baby mat. More and more people since 2004 have been searching for this item year after year consistently without fail. And finally, another product example, which is baby bed, the same thing, more and more people searching for it. So just to bring it back to the main point that I'm trying to make, which is that when it comes time for you to build your e-commerce business, you need to make sure that you try and pick products within an evergreen category, because this is ultimately going to increase your chances of you being able to have long-term success. Okay, so moving on to the third thing that you guys need to make sure that you bear in mind on your dropshipping business journey, which is that you need to decide on a paid traffic method. Now, of course, there's some free options out there that you can use when it comes to getting people onto your website, but the way that I was able to see the most success with a lot of my dropshipping businesses over the years was by paying for advertising, because by doing this, you're going to be able to essentially buy data that you can now use when it comes to making decisions on how to run future campaigns. Now, the traffic method that I personally use with majority of my stores is Google Shopping ads. Reason being is because this is intent-based marketing, which means that someone had to go onto Google, type in a specific keyword for my product to be showcased to them, which means that I'm going to have an increased chance of me being able to turn that person from a non-paying customer into a paying customer. But out of all of the different traffic methods that are available, they're going to fall into two different groups, whether intent-based marketing or non-intent-based marketing. And I've already explained exactly what intent-based marketing is. It's simply where someone needs to type in a specific search term for the item that you're selling and your item is going to show up. But when it comes to non-intent-based marketing, this is where you're going to showcase your product to someone hoping that they buy it, but they haven't necessarily typed in a specific keyword. And this is going to be things like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Snapchat ads, and TikTok ads. All right, so right now we're on the fourth thing that you guys need to make sure that you are aware of, which is to build a brand. And what exactly does it mean to build a brand? Well, to me, it means that you're going to center your entire store around the products that you're selling. There's two different ways that you can build your store. You can either have a niche store or you can have a general store. And in my opinion, I believe that the best way to go as a complete beginner for you to kind of give yourself the best chance of success is to kind of niche down and center your store around one particular category. And this kind of goes back to what I said during the second step. When it comes to picking an evergreen category, you need to make sure that you're building a brand, make sure that the name of your store relates to the type of items that you're selling, make sure that all of the different items in your store are related to one another, because by doing this, you're going to be able to build trust with the people that come across your website. You're going to be able to also most likely cross-sell and upsell to all of your different customers. And most importantly, you're going to come across like an expert for the type of items that you're selling, which means that new customers that come across your store are most likely to buy from you rather than someone else. And just to give you a quick example of what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you two different stores that are selling a very similar product, which is a baby bottle, which is the same product that I showed you earlier that's currently doing well. And I want you to think about which store you would most likely buy from based on the two different websites that I'm about to show you. So let's start off with the first website, which is this one. Straight away on the product page, we can see their logo and we can see the name of their business. And obviously they are focused on selling baby products. But if we now click into their actual homepage, just to kind of take a look at what type of other items are on the homepage, we can see baby prams, we can see push chairs, we can see all of these different items that are obviously related to babies. However, if we take a look at this second website that I want to show you, which is selling this baby product right here, straight away we can see by the categories that they're focused on, they're selling products within the health category, body category, medical nutrition, even the men category too, which indicates to me that if a parent was looking to buy items for their babies, they're less likely to buy from this site because there's no expertise, there's no focus on the type of items that they're selling. For me personally, if I was a brand new parent, I would prefer to buy from this store right here because I know that I'm going to get a certain level of quality and a certain level of service. So again, if you are in the initial stages of building your online business, you need to make sure that you build a brand and center those items around that brand, because this is what's going to give you the best chance of long-term success. And because I was able to do the exact same thing and make millions of dollars from my e-commerce business, that's the reason why I'm advising you guys to do the exact same thing. Okay, so moving on to one of the final things that I'm going to go through in this video that will most likely give you the best chances of being able to make the most money possible with your e-commerce business is, as soon as you start to grow and scale your business, you want to think about adding more winning products. And the reason why I say this is because imagine you're selling one winning product and you're able to make, let's say, $1,000 in profit every single month from that particular product, and you now decide to sell a second product, and with that one you're also making on average around $1,000 in profit every single month. Imagine you now add 10 products, 20 products, 30 products, you're going to be able to obviously make more and more money. And just to clarify, I'm only using these numbers as an example just to kind of get you guys thinking. But if we log into the back end of one of my Shopify stores, as you can see, I've currently got around 190 different products available that have been submitted to Google Shopping that I'm currently running ads on, which means that I'm giving myself the best chances of me being able to make money on a daily basis because I've got so many different items coming from one particular category. But of course, I started this store with around 5 products and then maybe grew it to around 10 products and then 15 products. I didn't start off with 190 products. The point that I'm trying to make is that you eventually want to get to the point where you've got multiple different items available, because this is going to increase your chances of you being able to grow your revenue month after month. But of course, there's so much more that goes into building a dropshipping business. I just wanted to give you guys the basic things that I wish someone told me when I first started, because I would have been able to make a lot more money over the years if I knew all of these different things. But if you want to watch a completely free webinar where I go into a little bit more detail as to what I needed to know for me to get to the point of making over $1,000 in profit every single day with one of my Shopify stores, then click the first link in the description down below to watch that free webinar. Or if you rather watch another YouTube video that I made where I break down step by step what you need to know when it comes to starting a dropshipping business as a complete beginner, then make sure you click the link right there. Check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out so many people and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.